find out who ends up together.
I think you and Melanie make a great couple.
And Wheel.
Hi, I'm Aisha Tyler, and welcome to The Fifth Wheel. Think of our show as a single swap meet without the musty antiques. And just when it looks like somebody's making a sale, we bring out a bigger, better deal. Let's meet today's lineup. Rosanna is a consummate tease. She prides herself in making men sexually frustrated. Melissa is a mature businesswoman with a take-no-prisoners attitude. Now, Tony is a spiritual guy with a Zen-like approach to dating. And Ken is a Massachusetts rebel who says he doesn't care what people think. You can take him or leave him. Hey, how you doing? We're going to join our players in the Fifth Wheel bus now as they discuss the hazards of getting older.
Don't you find in the 30s when girls hit 30, all of a sudden the questions change to somebody that's just like, what can you get for me? What
Excuse me.
No, but
I am 30 years old and I can take care of myself.
What do you look for in a woman?
somebody that likes to really listen to people and really like believe in their dreams with them, because I'm a dreamer.
You got something against kids or what?
I just don't like dating guys that have kids because it's like too much baggage.
I've never had a girlfriend that I was like, all right, tonight I'm going to go out and find me a girlfriend. Before you know it, you're in it, you know, and then you want out of it.
I had a boyfriend take me to Europe for my 29th birthday. So we did Paris, London, and Brussels.
And why are you guys no longer together?
I know. Is he single now?
Yes, he is. Isn't
Money. You're all about money.
What are the controls for? If I just let us
If you want to play. See, once you get control of it, then you take advantage of it.
Really? Is that what you think?
Seems to work. Just be gentle.
The first thing I always hear is I'm not really looking for anything serious. Why do men always put that out there to start with?
But who is?
I mean, you're adorable, don't get me wrong. I didn't trust you at first. Still
You
don't.
shouldn't have.
I don't
You don't
trust
know
you.
me to trust me.
You can't really know somebody right away.
In your past experience, has one night sex ever been as good as intimate sex?
First of all, I've never had bad. No. Yeah, but no, I understand.
You really? You've never had bad sex?
I mean, for a girl, it's probably different. I mean, how can it be bad for a guy?
I think you're acting.
You have no idea who I am.
I don't.
You only know who I let you know.
I mean, there's great sex, there's okay sex, there's not so okay sex. Like,
What's not so okay sex?
If you're not, like, getting any, right, and then you just need to get some just for the sake of getting some because you want to go out there and prove that you still got it to get some. But I haven't done that in, like, 2 years.
I've been rejected plenty of times. It doesn't hurt my ego in any sort of way. It doesn't bother me. You know, just you're not the one for me.
Yeah. So who have you been dating now? You dating anybody now, or you're not dating anybody now?
No, I haven't dated in a long time.
Why not? So you're not getting any?
I didn't say that. I said I'm not dating.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm gonna go see what Kenny's doing now. That was fun.
All right. Coming down. Crash and burn.
I can't believe Rosanna resisted the opportunity to tell you to go fly a kite. That was corny. And yo, Ken, you should really not start off a date with a discussion on getting some. That may work at the Harvard Yard, but you're on the fifth wheel now. All right, we're going to switch up our couples and see if that leads to any beach blanket boinking.
there.
Hey, what's up?
How are ya?
You good? What
Were
are you
you
doing?
kite flying?
Yeah, we were for a while.
Yeah. How was it?
It was all right.
You think you're like a player kind of guy?
Not at all.
You know,
No,
like,
I used to be. I could play the game like
Really?
that better than anybody I know.
well, that'd be neat to watch.
So you thought I was total bitch. You're scared of this one, weren't you? You're.
I don't, you know what? Honestly, I don't know what to think about you. Because you got your wall up, you know? You're like,
The wall. Whoa.
You're
There's
definitely
always the wall.
You're kind of like dirty, huh?
Why do you say that?
I don't know. You have like a dirty kind of image right now.
Just watch it, just poop right there.
like, I like to, like, push people's buttons. Because that's, you know, like I said, you got your wall up. And the only way your wall's going to come down is, one, have some drinks, which tonight we will. Or two, just ask questions that are going to provoke things from you.
Yeah.
You know? It's all good fun, though.
Okay.
You know? Just trying to get to know somebody.
Your eyes are nice. Those your eyes?
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Where's the best place you ever had sex?
On the beach?
Night, day?
Night.
Yeah. Bring a towel, wine, picnic.
So are you looking forward to the drinks?
To the drinks? A couple drinks would be all right.
What's the wildest place you've ever had sex?
The library in college.
How do you have sex in a library?
In the stacks. Everybody has sex in the stacks. Come on.
We tried that one.
Aw, isn't that sweet? Ken and Rosanna are enjoying some quiet time. And check it out, Melissa had sex at the library. Well, that's one way to promote literacy. Apparently, when Melissa goes to the library, it's not only the decimals that are dewy. Just out of curiosity, did you do it nonfiction or fantasy? Let's really crank up the action now and introduce a mystifying passenger that we call the fifth wheel. If it's a girl, maybe Tony can work his nice guy charm. And if it's a guy, then maybe Rosanna will come out of her coma. We'll reveal our new player next. Welcome back to the fifth wheel. When we last left our steamy little drama, Tony and Melissa were comparing sex stories while Ken and Rosanna enjoyed an uncomfortable silence. But now anything can happen. We're going to hit the brakes on our party bus and pick up our fifth wheel. She's a red-haired rabble-rouser named Melanie, and she says she once accidentally stole her friend's boyfriend. It just sort of happened. She tripped and landed in his bed naked. Oops, oh my God. Earlier, Melanie checked out videos of our players, and now she's going to reveal her first impressions and then take turns with the guys over dinner.
How is everybody? Good. I'm Melanie.
Melanie, pleasure to meet you, Melanie.
You are?
I'm Kenny.
Kenny.
I'm Melissa.
Melissa, nice to meet you.
Tony?
Tony, nice to meet you. Rosanna, nice to meet you.
Melanie says I seem a little ditzy, but that probably works to my advantage.
Melanie rated my looks as a 6.5 on a scale of 1 to 10.
You look way better in person than you do on your tape.
Melanie says I'm like a tigress. I may bite if you're not careful.
Melanie says I seem sleazy but fun. Sleazy but fun. Okay, all right.
What did she say? Oh, so what do you think about me? What do you think about me?
I think she's, no, I generally think she's pretty, but she's not necessarily, you know, I wouldn't.
She's not your type.
Yeah.
Am I still a 6'5"?
Not at all.
No?
You would at least bumped up two points.
All
No
right.
problem.
We'll see by the end of the night if I can bump up a couple more points.
And what do you really feel about Melanie?
Well, actually, I was kind of hoping that, you know, Tony could hook up with Melanie, and I didn't want to leave one of you hanging, so maybe the three of us, you see, that's what I'm saying.
I think you're adorable.
And appearance-wise, was I in competition with the others?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What, you want to get me drunk? You think I'm easy or something?
I don't need to get you drunk. I can have you when I want you.
Oh!
So easy. It's incredible.
You don't know me very well at all.
It would be nothing to get you home.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Someone asked me, what's your dating philosophy? I said, don't commit.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to marry you, because everybody I've been with, after 6 months, inevitably, I'm getting proposed to. And I'm like, that's not where I want to be. I thought you meant that you kind of had sex period in 90 days.
With a person, yeah.
Oh, yeah, wait, it's not a person.
It wasn't sex.
It wasn't, you know. Put the lotion down and step away from the Playboy is what I had to say to myself.
Ah, yes. Nothing like a masturbation story to really set the mood. What's next? A little tale about the rash that just won't go away? And relax, Melanie. Commitment is not what the fifth wheel's all about, hun. We're dedicated to finding you a short-term, shallow fling with a guy you hardly know. That's just what we do. All right, now we're going to switch up the seating arrangements and see if that placates the commitment phobes.
Thinking I'd buy you a little rose.
Thank you. You look nice. Eat any of your food.
Well, no, I was really into the conversation, but I thought I'd bring it over.
Really?
Oh, no, she's a sweet girl. She's a nice girl.
But you should eat if you would like to.
Well, I mean, I might have a little bit. What, did you guys eat?
Oh, wait a minute. So he would eat with us,
No.
but he won't eat with her.
He's not so absorbed.
Oh, okay.
Conversation.
Show your face.
At dinner, it was kind of like I was freaking playing tennis. It was like, dang. Maybe that's why I had a headache when I was sitting over there. I don't know.
You're just like sweet and adorable, and you just know your boundaries, and you know if a guy crosses this line, they're gonna regret it, and you just have this So but like with you, if I cross your line, it's all over.
You sure you don't want to bite? Have one bite.
No, I'll just
Have a
watch
bite.
you. I'll smell it though. What is that about? Like women feeding men?
That's very
That's being
sexy.
the little kid? No, it's not.
I think that's a little bit of
the baby.
That's very sexy.
You sure you don't want some more? Yeah. You don't really think I'm sleazy though, do you?
There you go. Get the last piece. Isn't that good?
Two rocks. Yeah. You all right?
That's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
I hate when things are good.
Now, see, a sleazy guy would have, probably made a move right about that. You know what I mean?
So Ken is feeding Melanie dessert, Rosanna is feeding Tony his dinner, and Melissa is feeding everybody a big old bowl of bitter. I'm disappointed in you, Melissa. With that attitude, you won't win over Ken and Tony, Grumpelstiltskin. But don't count out anybody yet. Our group's taking it down to the wire in our final free-for-all when the fifth wheel returns. Coming up,
I think I'd like to get to know Tony a little better.
They've talked the talk. Now it's time for our singles to walk the walk.
You are not the person I thought you are.
This chick does not like me.
You guys are ready to brawl.
That's next. Cast.
Hate you.
The Outsider.
He's from Chino and he's into internet dating.
You never know who it is
Is it a girl or is it a guy?
Cares.
and what will go down
We're using power tools.
once the fifth wheel rolls in.
You want to kiss me?
Anything can happen. I just kissed a girl on the fifth wheel.
Welcome back to the fifth wheel and our tale of breezy guys and teasy girls. Now, before we left, Rosanna and Melanie were spoon-feeding Tony and Ken while Melissa continued her quest for the grumpy grail. But now it's the final countdown. Our players have one last chance to hook up. So let's join them now as they try for love by the pier. Or if they need some privacy, there's the 15-minute room located conveniently inside the fifth wheel bus.
I have never met anyone who would be so polite not to eat in front of someone else when I know you were starving hungry.
No, I wasn't.
No, you didn't eat the food, dude.
We had a great conversation, and I was into the conversation. The next thing I know, it's like I haven't eaten. And there's no big deal.
I thought that was really interesting.
Tony, you want to go for a little stroll on the beach?
Sure.
If someone was trying to set you up on a blind date, what would you ask them to find?
I'm going to want someone that takes care of themselves. They're going to be physically active. They're going to be motivated. They're going to be focused on a career path, something that they want to achieve in their life, but also somebody that's willing to try things they haven't tried.
I think you and Melanie make a great couple.
Why is that?
You guys seem like you'd have a lot of fun together.
I want somebody who knows where he's going. May not right at the moment have exactly what he wants, but he knows where he's going, and he has that inner drive that no matter what his dream is, he's going to go after it.
Yeah, definitely discovered I'm a dreamer.
Dreamer. That's always good. I heard you have been in love once. Is that door closed to you?
It's not closed. Of course, I'm very cautious.
I think I'd like to get to know Tony a little better. In a different environment, a little more personal, level, a little more private.
Hey, you.
What are you
Just
doing?
chilling, huh?
I'm just chilling like a villain.
Well, none of that stuff. Sit on my lap. Just lay down.
Fifth wheel is kind of taken in,
You think so?
She's kind of, but
Nah,
no competition for me.
Yeah, no.
I would have put her as like the total sweet one.
Yeah.
And just the comment she made about your Tony and dinner, I was like, whoa. Okay, I was feeling the heat.
Doesn't have that tempting look. Too easy. You can just read her,
This chick does not like me.
You guys are ready to brawl.
Hey,
Interrupting?
no, we're just schmoozing.
Yeah.
Girl talk.
You mind if I talk to you a second?
Sure.
Tony just took her for a walk, I guess, to settle her down.
Yeah.
So,
Are you cold? Can I give you my jacket?
yeah, that'd be very nice.
See, another polite gesture.
She's a bandit. I was a freak. Total
How
freak.
many people do you think? You
Oh,
a
I have
couple thousand?
no. But just,
no.
it'd be at a party, it'd be all bad.
Just like 5 people.
Yeah, it'd just be all bad.
You are not the person I thought you are.
Thank
It's
you.
kind of
That's
funny. Very serious.
Really? Okay,
You're
that's
very
good.
attractive on a much deeper level. I mean, you're physically attractive, but it's so much deeper than that.
Kiss any girls?
You know what? Halloween night, actually, of this past Halloween, this beautiful girl starts macking on me, and I actually kissed her back, and I look at my roommate like, that just happened?
Totally harmless, hon. Thank you. You're a really beautiful person.
Coming up,
What are you doing, kid?
we find out who's hot for whom
You can actually say he's a nice guy.
and who's getting left in the cold.
Lighten up.
I don't see any romance or sparks flying.
He was too much into porn.
That's next. Next time on the fifth wheel, he's a smooth talker.
I think we're gonna get married.
She's a little tongue-tied.
I mean, yeah.
And should he be saying this?
Yes, I did the clown with the outfit on.
Find out who'll have the floor when the fifth wheel rolls in.
He had really, really bad breath.
Next time on the fifth wheel.
Tony's nice guy persona was gaining points with Rosanna, while Ken and Melanie were spooning in the bus. And poor Melissa was left to wonder if the local library was still open. Well, now it's decision time. Our players have locked in their votes and are about to reveal their pick for future romance.
Tony, I think you're a great guy and wish you all the best. Tony tries too hard to be a nice guy. And Kenny.
What are you doing, kid?
It was great to get to know you. Sort of a Guido, but my choice tonight is neither.
Roseanne, it was great talking with you. I think you're a fun kid. Lighten up. Melanie, you got it going on. And I dig that as a person.
Melanie was the only one that had a head on her shoulders.
My choice tonight is Melanie.
Kenny,
What?
you're freaky.
He was too much into porn.
Tony, you're very sweet, very thoughtful.
You can actually say he's a nice guy.
My choice tonight is you, Tony.
Tony, I really like where you're headed in life. I saw something in him, that dreamer, that I was very attracted to. Ken, I had a blast with you. We have a pretty good connection as well. I don't see any romance or sparks flying. My choice tonight is Tony.
So this is interesting. Melissa didn't like anybody because she was cranky. Ken liked Melanie, but she and Rosanna were both interested in Tony. So will Tony go with our fifth wheel Melanie or high maintenance Rosanna?
Rosanna, you're actually very sweet. I thought she was out of my league. I didn't think I had a chance. And Melanie, I think you'd be a great person to hang out with. Melanie is a very, very sweet girl, and my choice is Rosanna.
Tony's a dreamer, but I think I can bring him back down to earth.
To put it simply, Rosanna's just hot.
Sometimes you can't have everything.
True, so true, Kenny. I hope you can wean yourself off the porn, buddy. At least you got your Italian charm to fall back on. And okay, so Tony and Rosanna are today's couple. His niceness makes a good balance to her naked greed. And that wraps up this bait and switch episode. Join us next time on The Fifth Wheel, where strangers become friends, friends become lovers, and lovers become bitter, suicidal exes all in one show. I'm Aisha Tyler. See ya.